Hello class, you are welcome to today's lesson. Today we'll be focusing on some foreign cultures that are affecting our values and culture. It's going to be very interesting. I am Teacher Mordecai. Let's begin with lesson objectives. At the end of this lesson, we should be able to explain the meaning of culture, identify foreign cultures that are affecting our culture and values, state the advantages and disadvantages of foreign culture on our culture, and mention some ways of promoting our culture. What is culture? Culture is the way of life of a group of people. This group of people may be an ethnic group or a country. For example, in Nigeria, we have three major ethnic groups: the Igbos, the Hausas, and the Yorubas. The way of life of a people involves many things, such as the type of food they eat, how they marry, the language they speak, their manner of dressing, and the way they behave generally. There are some foreign cultures that are affecting our culture and values. First, we define what foreign cultures are. Foreign cultures can be defined as the way of life of foreign people such as the Europeans, Americans, Arabs, and Asians. Some foreign cultures that are affecting our culture and values include religious practices, education, mode of dressing, system of government, music, and food. Let's talk about these briefly. We start with religious practices. Our traditional religious practices have changed as a result of foreign influences. Today, many Nigerians are either Christians or Muslims. And how about the way we educate ourselves? In the past, our education took place mainly at home, farms, markets, anywhere we found ourselves. Now we have schools where people are educated. We have the nursery school, the primary school, the secondary school, up to the universities. Our system of government now has also changed. It is now influenced by the Europeans and the Americans. For example, in Nigeria now we are practicing democracy, which is foreign to our country. Our mode of dressing, the kind of food we prefer now, and the kind of music we listen to have changed from what they used to be because of American and European influences. But there are some advantages and disadvantages of foreign culture. Let's look at the good side of foreign culture, after which we'll also mention some of the bad side or disadvantages. One of the advantages of foreign culture is that it leads to better ways of doing things. Example, look at the way we build our houses today compared to how it used to be, the thatched houses. We find out that the modern houses are much better than the ones we were used to in the past. Education. We learn from schools how to do many things that make life easier. For example, we now use computer to study and do a lot of things. Foreign culture has also led to organized systems, such as good health systems, judicial systems, and organized security systems. However, there are some advantages. These include destruction of traditional values. For instance, most people prefer to dress like the English. Some prefer foreign names to their native names. Some prefer foreign products to our locally made goods. The rate of immorality and violence has also increased these days than how it used to be before because of the influence of foreign culture. How can we promote our culture so that it does not completely disappear? The following are some ways we can promote our culture. 1. Cultural festivals. We should take part in our annual festivals. 2. Traditional day should be organized in schools. 3. We should show interest in and also preserve works of art. 4. we should speak our native language and wear our traditional dresses as often as possible. Mass media should help in promoting our culture to the world. What have we learned? We have learned that culture is the way of life of a group of people. Foreign cultures can be defined as the way of life of foreign people such as Europeans and Americans. Some foreign cultures that are affecting our culture include religious practices, education, and government. There are advantages and disadvantages of foreign culture. And we have also learned that we should take pride in our culture by promoting it to the world. I have an assignment for you. 1. Mention some foreign cultures that are affecting our values and culture. What are the advantages and disadvantages of foreign culture on our culture? State some ways we can promote our culture. That is the end of the class. If you have any question or responses, please send to the email that displays on the screen. Have a nice day.